Hi everyone. Today I'm coming to you from the Labyrinth at Denison, which is along East College Street between Maine and Mulberry. A labyrinth is an ancient expression of spirituality dating back 4,000 to 5,000 years. It's used by many faith traditions from all over the world. A labyrinth is a geometric design, usually circular in shape, but not always, and there's only one path. It is not a maze. A maze is something you have to solve. It's something you have to figure out. You have to use your analytical, logical, left brain thinking. In a labyrinth, there's only one way in and one way out. So there's no chance of getting lost. There's no chance of hitting a dead end. It is intended to be a right-brained experience, something that is reflective, imaginative, and creative. As such, there's no wrong way to do it. So one day you might decide to skip through the labyrinth with joy and thanksgiving, and another day you might want to walk it slowly in deep, reflective meditation. In the Middle Ages, some people even walked it on their knees as a sign of penitence. The labyrinth was introduced into the Christian tradition in the Middle Ages. It was a powerful symbol of the spiritual journey. And at that time, pilgrimages to the Holy Land were much too dangerous for most people. And so people would travel the labyrinth as a substitute for traveling to Jerusalem. Labyrinths were embedded into the floors of many cathedrals, especially in France. The most famous one is the one in Chartres, and the labyrinth here at Denison is patterned after that one. Traditionally, there are 3 stages to walking the labyrinth. The first is on the way toward the center, and it involves letting go. Letting go of worry and fear, letting go of shame and guilt and sin, letting go of distraction so that you can clear your mind and open your heart. The second stage comes at the center, and it is to receive the Spirit of Christ. The center is, in this case, shaped like a rose, which is a symbol of Christ. And when you get to the center, you pause and you pray, and you invite the Spirit of Christ to dwell in you. The third stage, walking back out, is to celebrate your union with Christ and to commit yourself to carrying Him into the world. We can draw a lot of symbolism from the labyrinth. But the one thing I want to point out today is how it is a meandering path with a clear purpose. You can see that it does not go straight from the beginning to the center. It wanders here and there, back and forth, round and round. And I don't know about you, but that reminds me of how my faith is developing. Faith is not a linear process. We think of it that way and we picture it that way. But the truth is, our deepest insights and our most focused growth arise out of our reflection and response to the chances and changes of life as and when they come. So even though we may get distracted, and even though we may not realize the importance of a particular truth at a particular time, even though our faith is winding, it still leads to Jesus. Just as the path of the labyrinth leads to the center, so our twisting and turning journey of faith leads to Christ. I hope you'll be able to visit the labyrinth sometime. It's a great way to engage your whole self, body, mind, and spirit in prayer. I've also included some instructions on how to make a finger labyrinth at the end of this video for those of you who might not be able to come and walk it in person. Oh, and by the way, I discovered that May 2nd, this coming Saturday, is World Labyrinth Day. Who knew? Well, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.